and a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. Welcome to a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day here on 2K Sports. We want to wish each and every one of you a Merry Christmas. Hi everyone, this is Kevin Harlan, and alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, with Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Victor Wembanyama.
And guys, I think the grind of the season is catching up with him a little bit. It comes across in his rebounding numbers. Over the past 5 games, they've taken a tumble. He seems to be wearing down a bit. Maybe tonight, though, he can get his legs back under him.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Fox and Castle are their guards. Vassell pairs with Barnes to make up the forward pair. And it's Cornette in at the center position. And for the Thunder, Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas to everyone. Greg, it is a huge day on the NBA calendar.
Well, getting a Christmas game is special. They're normally reserved for the best teams, and the guys on the floor tonight have earned their chance to be on the big stage.
Fox, no good. SGA on the wing. Dort passes to Williams. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Kept alive. Here's Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Man, that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
Takes a step back. Here's Fox. Connects on the 17-footer.
Nice to see Fox opening his offense up a little, taking advantage of a mid-range look.
SGA against Fox. Over in the corner, Williams. Up again.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Fox against SGA. And it's Fox with the jam.
A full speed attack at the rim. Fox is lightning quick.
And a wide open look for SGA. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Barnes kicks to Cornette. Back to Barnes. A pass to Fox. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist.
3 points.
Fox has got 7.
Well, a sharp start for them. 3 of 4 from the field.
And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started. And I love the competitive edge Holmgren plays with, coming right back with his own triple.
Pass to Castle. Vassell, the bounce pass. Barnes. Rebound by Williams.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 23 points his last outing. The tray. Rebound, San Antonio. Last time they met was in San Antonio.
And they did win that last game in this matchup. And it seemed they got the benefit of the whistle.
Now Williams. Harrison Barnes missing on the 3. It's good.
Lethal in that area. Williams has the athletic ability and finesse to score in so many ways.
Williams with the steal. To the inside. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Here's Cornette, coming off a stellar performance against Oklahoma City.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Dort finds Williams. Holmgren sets the screen for Williams. Vassell grabs the board. Spurs trail by 6. Barnes outside. The wide open look here for Fox. And again, unable to change momentum here. Oklahoma City's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. And it's slammed in by Williams.
Wow, Williams going up high, playing over everybody's head.
Here's Fox. He's got 7. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. I want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a groove.
Yeah, and for a coach, seeing your schemes clicking like that is very rewarding.
Cason Wallace, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Then for the Spurs, Victor Wembanyama comes in for Luke Cornett. And it's Johnson in for Harrison Barnes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one, good. Fox has got 9 points.
Overall this quarter, he's getting good looks, and he's taking advantage.
For 3, rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Just his first attempt. Thunder with the rebound.
And mark that one down right there. It's going to be a long time until we see him miss another one like that.
Here's Dort. And a great assist by Gilgeous Alexander as that one goes in.
And when you have Dort on your side, this is what he brings on the offensive end. Great off the catch and fire.
Hassel misses.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Williams. And Williams with the stuff.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they built this lead. They have been dominant in the paint.
And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive. Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Now, here's Johnson. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Well, he's got the green light in that situation. They want him taking that shot, even if he didn't get it to go.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And some changes here for the Spurs. Champagne's checked in, and it's Harper in for Castle.
Nearly automatic. Gilgeous-Alexander, no slouch from the line.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. San Antonio making a switch here. Waters is checked in. Wembanyama passes to Champagnie. Harper against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Wembanyama. And he comes up with the deuce.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Kenrich Williams. He's checked in for Chet Holmgren. Aaron Wiggins comes in for Jalen Williams. Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Dort. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Harper the pass to Waters. Spurs passing it around. Harper wide open. Wiggins with the rebound.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Pass to Caruso. Williams a screen on Johnson. Caruso, no good. Spurs trail by 14. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Hits it from three-point range.
Hitting threes will be a key for Harper. If he hits them at a high rate, that'll take him to a whole new level.
Wiggins kicks to Wallace. Offline with his 3. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the San Antonio Spurs. Champagny passes to Wembanyama, and the lead is down inside single digits. Wembanyama's got his second bucket.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Spurs trail by 9. Harper with the ball. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Here's Joe. And it's wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
Big-time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Oh, man, that's like stealing 3 points. Big-time finish to the quarter.
And so it's Oklahoma City with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And we welcome you back to NBA action, a great tradition, Christmas Day basketball, here on 2K Sports. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
Out on the perimeter, Wallace and Williams. And the power on that prudence! Wow!
Well, it's amazing to me, the creativity. Johnson showing out.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Well, Stan De'Aaron Fox said there was no list of teams he wanted to go to. He specifically said, I want to go to San Antonio.
Well, 2 words, Victor Wembanyama. Fox is a Texas native and saw an opportunity to pair himself with a rising superstar in a stable organization.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks a lot. Jalen Williams is all-purpose. Thunder coach Mark Daigneault said, you really can't find a weakness in his game. His greatness is the cumulative effect of all the things that he does. Basketball is a complex game. You can't be good at just one thing and be a great player, but he is good at everything. Kevin, back to you.
All purpose. Thank you, Allie. Back to Castle. Puts one up from 19. Here's Wembanyama. And the shot is good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? Easy bucket in the paint.
San Antonio shooting their first free throw of the game.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
A generational talent. Wembanyama is an all-around player with incredible upside.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Harper against Wallace. Now here's Harper. Guarded closer. Down low. Oh, Wembanyama! Too easy.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Pass to Williams. And here is Caruso. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Wallace. Good, great play by Williams to set it up. Wallace has got 6 points.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
They get it back, and he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And the Thunder making a change here. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in. Fox, he's checked in for the Spurs. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. To the left side wing. Shoots from the high post. Caruso, no good. Spurs trail by 5. Here's Champagnie, and it's blocked.
A remarkable defender. Caruso also uses his deceptive vertical to his advantage to come up with blocks.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Here's Wembanyama. Wembanyama, deadly inside. Here's SGA. He's got 7. Pass to Williams. Here's Caruso. Connects from three-point range. And the Thunder lead by 6.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc. Oh, Victor Wembanyama, a thunderous finish there.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander after the basket by San Antonio. And the basket is good. Spurs trail by 6. It's Fox with the drive. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Fox has got 11.
Well, that quickness from Fox will beat you if you're not careful. It's so tough staying in front of him.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Well, stand after 8 seasons with the Kings, a new chapter for De'Aaron Fox now in San Antonio.
Yeah, Kevin, and look, you got to be excited about that if you're a San Antonio fan. De'Aaron Fox and Victor Wembanyama together? Is there a better pick-and-roll combination in the league? The sky's the limit for that duo.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 11 points in the game.
One of the quickest players in the league. Once Gilgeous-Alexander gets a step on you, it's over.
Now, Castle. Johnson in the corner. Wembanyama sets a screen for Johnson. Wembanyama, right side, and it's in there. Wembanyama has got 19 points.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Now, here's Caruso. He had 15 points last outing. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got 8 rebounds in this game. Pass to Castle. Johnson, a wide open look. His three-pointer's off the mark. The Thunder leading by 4. Wallace finds SGA. Here's Caruso. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Wembanyama high post. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. 21 points for Victor Wembanyama.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying it. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
And a new group in here for the Thunder. Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. Chet Holmgren comes in for Williams. Dort, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Cason Wallace. Holmgren gets the bucket.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
Here's Fox. And it's blocked by SGA.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And the dunk by Holmgren.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that grade with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Now, here's Fox. Coming off 31 points last game. Cornette passes to Fox. Spins. And it's blocked by SGA.
And great read there by SGA. Knew the shot was coming and just trusted his instincts.
1:37 left now here in the second. Sinks the triple. And now a 10-point Oklahoma City lead. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Well, their defense has been really impressive, especially the number of blocks they've managed to get. It's not easy to keep denying guys at the rim.
And let's also give them some credit for running the pick so well. They're making the most of their chances to score in transition.
Here's SGA. Following the three-pointer by San Antonio. It's good from long range.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Fox looking it over. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Fox.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
Holmgren kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. 40 seconds left in the first half, and he makes that one.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Fox, he scores his sixth bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
Still able to finish through contact. What toughness by Fox.
Joe passes to Hartenstein. Shoots over Cornet, and the shot is long. Spurs trail by 8. And it's Vassell in the corner. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. That three off the mark. Holmgren kicks to SGA. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back to the action in just a minute.
Hey there, everybody. With the All-Star break on the horizon, let's first have a look at the players vying for a spot in the three-point contest. Veering off topic a bit, I wanted to ask you guys, who would you say is the best trash talker of all time?
Man, there's been a lot of them. But I'll go with either Bird or Jordan, because trash talk is only good if you can back it up.
I really can't say because nobody talked trash to me. They were too afraid of the consequences.
Okay, now that's a lie, because I talk trash to you all the time, and I haven't seen any consequences.
Oh, just wait till the next break, buddy boy. Been saving up.
And shifting gears, back to the half we just watched. SGA, outstanding.
Gilgeous-Alexander is doing everything. Has total control of the offense. Reminds me of my good friend, Kenny the Jet Smith.
Oh, Shaq, he didn't have to. But yeah, I wish I had his height when I was playing. I'll tell you, that would have been fun.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, one half to go. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
On the court right now for the Spurs, filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. Luke Cornett is out there with Harrison Barnes, and it's Fox in at the one spot. Now, here's Holmgren. The quick look, no good that time. And Barnes gets double teamed. Here's Vassell. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. At one point, they led by 16. Fades and shoots. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Holmgren's got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Thunder. Vassell outside. The three. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Every coach has their own philosophy, but Stan, you were telling me that it might not always align with their team style of play.
Yeah, look, Kevin, I think there's a difference between philosophy and style of play. And I think what you have to understand, philosophy are those immutable things that you think will win games regardless of the style. So that'll never change, but your style has to be fitted to your personality. But when you watch Vassell, it's easy to see why scoring comes so natural to him.
Third quarter of basketball, we're about a minute and a half in. Outside, Fox shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good, and the Thunder lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Fox. The Thunder have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. It's Dort on the wing. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. From downtown, the offensive rebound. The kick out to Williams. Sinks the three-pointer. Williams has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Thunder. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. You look at the Spurs. They ascend up the list to number 3 with some spirited play.
And right now, the Thunder, they are the team we expected to be here. Taking the top spot come playoff time, this is the team to beat.
The kick out to Fox. This one for 3. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. The Spurs last season acquiring De'Aaron Fox. He said what this team struggled with are the things that I bring. Self-creation, being able to touch the paint, getting into the teeth of the defense and collapsing it. And regardless of how well I'm playing in a game, I still command attention. My guys never just leave me. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, Allie, we thank you. And the rejection by Holmgren.
And that is why Holmgren went second in the draft. He can dominate the paint.
Vassell, no good. The Thunder leading by 11. Pass to Dort. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. Outside, Dort. Holmgren the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 to shoot. Over Fox. The kick out to Williams. Holmgren outside. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Well, he had 6 points from beyond the arc in the first half, but yet to get it going here in the second.
Cornette, good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Cornette's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, secures the ball off the glass. Does a nice job going right back up.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this is what we're used to seeing from SGA. The guy can just take over.
Spurs trail by 11. And as if the Spurs stand weren't already stocked with young talent, they moved up from 8th to the number 2 spot in the May draft lottery.
An embarrassment of riches, Kevin. And if any organization knows how to organically build through the draft, it's the Spurs.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Following the missed shot by De'Aaron Fox.
And one of the many things SGA does well, forces his way to the line.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
And the other thing that stands out is just how well they have moved the ball. Everyone's touching it and having a chance to create.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You take a look at the Thunder. They've been in peak form as we've watched them play some tremendous basketball with an eye toward the postseason. And checking out San Antonio, right on their tail, vying to move up and take over if they get the chance.
And when I look at Oklahoma City, they've been on a tremendous run this season. All the pieces were in place coming into the year. and they haven't missed a beat. Great chemistry, great coaching, and potential to do some great things in the postseason.
Yeah, no one is taking them lightly. This is a team with everything you really need to make some noise in the playoffs.
Dort against Castle. Nobody near Barnes. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's Barnes. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Fox, no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, already an improvement for him from beyond the arc in this half.
Fox, the bounce pass. Cornette passes to Vassell. Thunder with the rebound. Holmgren's got 5 rebounds tonight.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Now, here's Fox. 15 points in the game.
Well, that's his first 3 here in the second half. Gotta think he'd like a few more of those.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Wiggins is checked in for Oklahoma City. Wallace comes in for George. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wallace. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren wide open. Knocks down the 3-ball. Holmgren's got 15.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D chills him.
Fox with it. He's picked up by Holmgren. Here's Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds now in the game. You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he can use to improve on his strength, but he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
And stolen by Wiggins. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Here's Williams. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
That's the kind of play that'll fire up your team. J-Dub converting through contact.
The Spurs making a switch here. Waters is checked in. Spurs trail by 20. Outside Harper. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter or block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Olenek is checked in for the Spurs. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 22 points for him.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Pass to Champagny. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. Harper's got 3 assists in the game. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And here's Harper from the arc. Drills the 3-pointer. Harper's got 9.
Locked and loaded. Harper got it away like he never even had it.
Holmgren dishes to Williams. Holmgren with a screen on Johnson. A good look from Holmgren. And it falls over the rim and in. 17 points for Chet Holmgren.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
And the last-second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Oklahoma City looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And if they keep draining the threes like they've been so far, their lead is safe. We come back right after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. At the guard spots, we'll be seeing Gilgeous-Alexander and Wallace. Alex Caruso out there with Wiggins, and it's Holmgren in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Wallace misses.
Even though it hasn't been his best game, they're still up, and that's what's important.
Outside for Wembanyama. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
Here's SGA. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. And a miss there on the triple.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Rugged finish from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Harper sets a pick for Wembanyama. Shoots over Holmgren. Will not go. This is off the front iron. The Thunder leading by 12. SGA finds Holmgren.
And I know everyone's thrilled to see Holmgren scoring so well. And this is the kind of effort that could carry on well throughout the year.
The Spurs have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Hassel misses. Oklahoma City's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Got that one up quick. And the Thunder lead by 17.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Lets it go from deep. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Inside. Pass to Castle. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper.
And you can tell Castle loves the challenge, right? Accepts it there, and this time knocks it down from beyond the arc.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 27 points. Spurs trail by 18. Wembanyama, right side. Chalk up 2 there. Wembanyama has got 9 points here in the second half.
So fluid off the bounce. Wembanyama.
SGA against Castle. Gilgeous-Alexander. San Antonio with the rebound. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Pass to Wembanyama. From 17 feet out. That misses off the backboard. And Holmgren has the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Bucket is good. He's got 29 points.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
There's the drive and the basket by Castle.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander, and they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Williams, he's checked in for Wiggins. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Wallace. Now Williams following De'Aaron Fox's three-point attempt. Williams, a screen on Fox. For three, Holmgren. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Holmgren's got 7 points here in this quarter. Spurs trail by 19. Fox passes to Cornette. Here's Vassell. In the corner, Castle with it. There's the pick. Pass to Cornette. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
That's just textbook. Castle understands when to deliver the ball off that screen.
Outside, SGA. Now Holmgren. Trying to find SGA. Gets it to him. Williams outside. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
Now, here's Fox. Spurs passing it around. 6 on the shot clock. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. And there's the three.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They led the game at 1 point by 20. That one goes. Count it.
His scoring is a big reason why they're up right now. Let's see if they can close it out.
So, as a coach, during this long season, how do you keep your players engaged?
That's a great question, Kevin, but I got to tell you, I think it comes more to the players than the coaches. I think as a coach, you try to be consistent. You're always a little worried about fatigue. You've got to be concerned about the work and rest balance, both mentally and physically. But the players just have to be professional and get themselves ready to play on a daily basis.
Hartenstein's checked in for the Thunder. Dort comes in for Isaiah Joe. Vassell with it. He's picked up by Holmgren. Bucket.
Well, strong play by Vassell inside. Getting him a look this close is almost a sure bucket.
Outside, Dort. Holmgren. Dort outside for three. Good on the three-point shot.
He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
And the Spurs scoring again.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Here's Dort. No good on the three. Spurs trail by 19. From about 19 feet, sinks the big jumper.
Yeah, you can tell Vassell likes sharing the ball. He's not just looking for his shot.
All right, here's Williams. Hartenstein. Layup, no good.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Thunder.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27. And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, and I loved his attitude tonight. He really had that scorer's mentality. Absolutely no one was stopping him.
And here's the break. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. On the wing, Williams. Pass to Hartenstein. And here is Dort. Jacks up a three. Hits the three-point bomb.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Now, here's Vassell. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Good on the shot.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Now, here's SGA. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.